Welcome to my presentation on NLP project sentiment analysis in social media. So let's go through the agenda. So we'll be going through introduction, dataset overview, dataset data preprocessing, model training with Spacey, model training with random forest, result comparison, and the conclusion. So if we talk about the introduction, the objective of this project was to analyze sentiment from social media data using natural language processing methodologies. So we'll be comparing the performance between modern NLP tool like Spacey and traditional machine learning model. Here I used random forest as the traditional machine learning model. So if we talk about the dataset, so I used social media post dataset from kaggle.com. It contains 27,000 posts, 27,000 plus posts, which is divided into three classes, positive, negative, and neutral sentiment. And going through the data preprocessing, I did data preprocessing with Spacey. So the steps that I followed were lemmatization, which converted the words into their base form, and stop word removal, which removed common words such as and, the, in, such words, and the tokenization. It did split text into individual tokens. So as a result of these steps, we got cleaned and normalized text ready for model input. So talking about the model training with Spacey, what I did was I did a text classifier using Spacey with multiple hyperparameter combinations. I used learning rate and dropout rate as the hyperparameters, and I used 0.001 and 0.01 as learning rates, and 0.2 and 0.5 as dropout rates. Taking you through the training process, I used 10 iterations with mini batch gradient descent. And talking about the evaluation, let me go to the next slide for a bit. So evaluation results were these. So with learning rate 0.001 and dropout 0.2, I got 68.91% of accuracy. And I got these values for precision, recall, and F1 score for all these three classes. And for learning rate 0.001 and dropout 0.5, I got 71.15 accuracy. This is the best accuracy that I got from these four combinations. And with 0.01 learning rate and 0.2 dropout rate, I got 68.36 accuracy rate. And with 0.01 learning rate and 0.5 dropout rate, I got 69.18 accuracy. So going back to the previous slide, so if we talk about the results, the best accuracy, as I mentioned before, I got 71.15 for learning rate with 0.001 learning rate and 0.5 dropout rate, and I used precision recall and F1 score like I discussed them before. And if I talk about the random forest model training, I used TF-ID factorized text as input, and I trained random forest classifier with 100 trees. The evaluation, I got 70.78 as accuracy, and I got these values for precision recall and F1 score for the three classes, negative, neutral, and positive. And if I talk about the result comparison, I got 71.15 as the best accuracy for Spacey, and I got 70.78 for random forest. It was almost the same, and for precision recall, the values were almost the same. And model, if I talk about model complexity, Spacey offers more flexibility and requires tuning. If we tune it a bit more, we could have got a lot more good accuracy. And random forest is easier to implement but may struggle with nuanced language. If I talk about the conclusion, the key takeaways, both approaches were really matching for sentiment analysis. With Spacey, it showed a slight edge in accuracy. Random forest offers simplicity but may require more featuring engineering. And recommendations, we can explore additional feature engineering techniques and consider combining models or using ensemble methods, and expand the dataset for improved generalization. With these recommendations, we can get more improved results. So that's my presentation. Thank you.